Hey, good morning, everybody. It's day 58 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. I didn't really get to close out day 57 because, it was raining, and got to the shelter. There's a lot of people in the shelter, and I just, sometimes it's just inconsiderate maybe to videotaping and different things when people are in the shelter. That's just kind of shelter etiquette. So I didn't do a closeout video yesterday, and it was raining, so I didn't want to step outside the shelter to do the video either. So anyway, the night was good. Shelter was fine. There was, I think, like 3 tenters and I think 4 or 5 people in the shelter. Anyway, slept okay. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. And I'm on my way. It rained last night. It's been raining this morning, but you can't sit in the shelter all day. So got up, got moving, put on my damp clothes, and away we go. The damp clothes are clammy and cold right when you put them on, but quite frankly, once you start walking and moving, you start sweating anyway. So you're going to get wet from your sweat anyway. So that's just part of the trail, and I don't mind that. It's it's initial minute or two when you put on your your wet socks, but that's okay. So today is another long day. It's over 18 miles, between 18 and 19 miles, to a place called Laurel Creek Shelter. I have no cell service. One of my buddies is trying to get a hold of me, so I'm going to keep my phone on so that if he texts me or he calls me, I'll be able to connect with him, but I have no idea if I'm going to have any cell service for the day. So that's about it. Hopefully it'll dry out and the sun will come out and some of the damp stuff will get dry, and we'll have a pleasant afternoon. All right, I'll try to keep you updated along the trail, but should be a good day. Have a good day. Hey, and I forgot to do a dedication. I'm gonna dedicate this day to my brother Joe. I know he always has my back, and today's his birthday. So I'll dedicate today to him and do a rosary in his honor and his birthday honor, and I'll be thinking about him today. So Joe, happy birthday. This day's for you, buddy. Hey everybody, I'm about 2-3 miles in my hike, and I'm getting just some tree rain, but I did see a glimpse of sun just a little bit ago. Wanted to say a couple things. One is my neighbor Roxanne and her husband Larry came down, as you all saw in previous video, and brought me resupply and took us out to dinner and all that, and which is lovely. And I just wanted to have a big shout out to Roxanne, who made me this dehydrated curry and coconut chicken dinner that I had last night. It was awesome. You just don't get that kind of flavor in some of the things that you can buy at the outfitter store or at the grocery store. So really appreciated that. That was dynamite. And for my pre-dinner, which a lot of hikers at this point are eating, the first dinner, second dinner, we're eating first lunch, second lunch, so we're eating a lot. But Larry made this thing called a Jordan bread, and it was just this real heavy, dense, carb and calorie rich little mini loaf. And I had that for pre-dinner, and that was really flavorful. I wish he made 4 of them. I gave 2 to Mike, and I took 2. And I wish I had one for every day. So just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, so there you have it. Thanks again, Larry and Roxanne. Appreciate it. I just want to kind of give you an idea of what the trail looks like today. Just super rocky, and just makes you go so slowly because there's no flat place to put your feet, and these rocks, kind of, are sticking up all over the place, and a lot of them are unstable. So you just got to kind of pick your way through these things. And when you run into a stretch like this, if you're used to hiking 2.5 miles an hour, you're gonna hike 1.8 miles an hour, and just hope you don't fall and bust your butt. And this is what a good portion of Pennsylvania is like, and you'll see it when I get there, God willing. They call it Roxylvania because the northern part of Pennsylvania is just all rocky, and it's an ankle killer, and also the bottom of your feet. It really hurts the bottom of your feet, because even though most good hiking shoes have kind of like a rock plate underneath it, like a real hard piece of plastic that gives you more reinforcement on the sole of your feet still get sore because you're walking on all these sharp pointed rocks. All right, so just wanted to kind of give you that perspective, and I'm going to get my trekking poles back out so I don't break an ankle. I want to show you the animal that is most prolific on the Appalachian Trail. It's this millipede, and I don't think you can go 10 steps, maybe 20 steps, until you see another one. And I don't know if they're walking on the trail itself for any particular reason, or there's just that many of them. But I'm telling you, they're just everywhere. And I try to look down so I don't accidentally step on them. But sometimes like here's another one. I could do this all day, and it's just because they're just everywhere. I don't know what eats them, but whatever eats them is fat and sassy because there's another one, because they're pretty easy to find. All you gotta do is walk along the trail and you'll find all you need to eat. Hey everybody, I'm about 16.5 miles into the hike today. It's been really hard. Got another quarter mile till I get to the summit. I mean, you can't really tell, the depth perception isn't there, but it's just been basically straight up this mountain for the last 3 miles, and it's hot, humid. But I'm almost at the summit. Then I got a little bit of ridge walking to do, maybe about a mile on the ridge, and then I go down a couple of miles to get to the shelter. So it's about 2.5, 3 miles altogether to get where I need to be. But I can hear thunder. Out that way, and it's hard because now that the leaves are coming in, you can't really see the sky very well. So but I can hear it. It might still be over on the west side of that mountain range to the west, but man, I just do not want to get stuck in another thunderstorm. I had 2 of them yesterday, and they're no fun. So I don't know, maybe I can beat it to the shelter, maybe not. So we'll see. All right, just want to give you an update. Hey, just wanted to close out day 58 for everybody. It's getting dark. Sorry for the poor videography, but it was a big day. Almost 20 miles. So I've done a 30. I've done 39, almost 40 miles in 2 days, and it was a little bit too much day after day. I was trying to get to the shelter before the thunderstorm happened, which I didn't make it, but I started feeling rubbing under my arms, chafing, and I didn't stop, and so I got really chafed under both arms, and then my heels were hurting, so I got these pads for my heels, and I put them in my shoes. Well, it kind of changed the position of my feet in my shoes, and I got a blister on each side of my, well, on the inside of each foot. So, you know, uh, any rate, I'm doing okay, but tomorrow is going to be a shorter day, and I'll let my body heal a bit. But it's a nice camp in a shelter tonight because I heard that it might rain somewhere between 3 a.m. and 8 or 9 a.m. So at least I'll be able to pack up and be dry for the most part. But there was a young boy and his dad, and they came, and I don't know if you could I don't know if you could see that, but he worked hard and made a really nice fire, and people are around it. So, but I just want to close out the day and appreciate you all watching. Take care.